welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks because La Diva Deluxe is on Fridays and Fridays are drag. But in today's video, we're reviewing this brand new, beautiful wine palette by Glamlite. It came in this excessive packaging. I love wine. Makes me want to have a sip. Anyway, so we're going to be doing tutorial, swatches, and review. I'm going to tell you what I think and how it performs. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of my videos and I don't fall off the side of the earth and disappear off YouTube completely. So like, comment, and follow me on all the social media. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So let's get right into this video. So if you guys don't know, this palette came out just a few days ago, and I gotta give it to Glamlite. This shipped almost immediately. I believe they're in California, if I'm not mistaken. So this shipped so quickly, I complained to myself internally that they charged me $7.99 for shipping. I'm like, why is it so expensive? Or maybe it's so expensive because they ship it with some kind of expedited shipping or something. There was free shipping advertised on their website, and I almost bought 2 pallets to get free shipping. But when I put them in a cart, the free shipping wasn't available, and they still wanted me to charge me $7.99. I'm like, bae. So I bought 1 pallet for that reason. So next time, give me free shipping. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I was attracted to this one the most anyway. I wanted the green one, but I don't need it, you know what I mean? My collection is so big, and I wanted to review 1 palette from the new collection, so purple would be it, because I'm a purple hoe. Purple, pink, that's my story. And it came in this very excessive packaging. It's really cool, actually. I know it's excessive, it's not environmentally friendly, but I'm going to keep it for the background. Like when we ever get a house, I'm gonna put it in the back on a shelf and it's gonna look cute, you know. So 35 bucks for 15 shades, which is a lot when I think that it's you know, it's a lot. But for the indie brand, it's actually very affordable, because a lot of indie brands tend to be very pricey, so I think it's very decent for the size. It's very lightweight. I like that it's not actually taking a lot of the room in my collection, and I can easily stuff it into my drawer. The mirror is nice. I haven't removed the sticker yet if you want to hear the ASMR. There you go. I don't know if it was that satisfying, but it's real pretty. Anyway, there's a little wine here in the mirror. It looks a lot like Jeffree Star Bloodlust, which I bought when it came out because Jeffree Star was still not in SHIT. At the time, the SHIT has not hit the fan, so it hit the fan much later. So I still have it. What I did, I departed it, so I don't have this obnoxious packaging. So it's in a departed palette. So I'm gonna show you now. Maybe I'll swatch a couple. I should have swatched them side by side, but they're not exactly the same, you know. Ignore this. That's not Jeffree Star. But, you know, some shimmers look very similar. But I think Jeffree Star shimmers, to be fair, are more special. I mean, we all know Jeffree Star formula. That's Jeffree Star, that's Glamlite. Yeah, Jeffree Star is the lighter one, I think, right? Yeah, that's the lighter one. You know, actually, they're not that much better from Jeffree Star, to be honest. And we have a duochrome here that looks a little more like a purple shimmer from Jeffree Star. At least what it seems like. Or maybe they don't really look alike. So that's a new Glamlite palette. That's Jeffree Star. Again, I kind of like Glamlite better now that I'm looking at it. You know, I was too judgy. But now I'm gonna shut my trap and stop judging. So, and there is the gold, which is very similar in Jeffree Star and Glamlite. So that's Jeffree Star, that's Glamlite. Jeffree Star, And Glamlite on. Ooh, girl. Well, I have it on my eyelids, but yeah. Actually, you know what? Jeffree Star swatch is worse than the Glamlite. Shade. For some reason makes me giggle. I don't know. I'm just shady, as usual. And there is that light purple from Jeffree Star, and light purple from Glamlite. Jeffree Star, Glamlite. Well, that's not exactly the same. Glamlite is more opaque, I think. I don't know why its swatch is not as good as I thought it was gonna swatch. Or maybe it's been a while, I forgot. There's purple from Jeffree Star and purple from Glamlite, darker. Jeffree Star, Glamlite. Well, here's what I found. Siri, I did not ask you anything about Jeffree Star. Siri is educating me about Jeffree Star. I don't need the education. Well, those are kind of different colors. So, you know, a lot of people said it looked similar, but now that I'm swatching them, they're not the same colors at all, actually. There's no really similarity. There's another shimmer here. Yeah, this one actually, that's Jeffree Star, and then Glamlite. That looks similar-ish. And what else do we have? We have this pinkish color from Jeffree Star, and another, I guess this pinkish color from Glamlite. Jeffree Star, Glamlite. So far, Glamlite kind of winning for me. I thought when I swatch, I'm gonna like Jeffree Star swatches better for some reason. Just because, like, you know, I used to be like, oh my god, his formula. And I still think his formula is the bomb. But for some reason, now that I'm swatching it, I like the Glamlite way better. Well, there is a light blue, which is not missing in Glamlite, so I can't really compare. But there is a bluish color, and they're not the same. So this is just to prove that it's not the same palette. So if you guys say it's a dupe, and even I thought it was a dupe, it's not. So I know I already filmed my final thoughts at the end. That's how I film. I filmed the end and I filmed the beginning. And I said at the end that I wish that the shimmers here were as spectacular as Michaela. But now that I swatched them again and again, I think they are pretty darn good. Even compared to Jeffree Star, this palette is like, wow. So I kind of like, I pooped on it for no reason. So I take it back. I take it back. So I think it's pretty spectacular. So I'm gonna go into the swatches, the actual swatches, or when I just open it. So you're gonna see me ripping the package open, and my cat face is coming into the camera because, of course, he had to participate and butt his head into the camera. And you'll see the swatches when I'm gonna get into the application. As you can see, I mean, it's like incredible. I'm giving everything away because look at that. Look at that purple goodness. So I'm gonna stop admiring myself and let's get into the tutorial and swatches. So here it is, the beautiful wine palette, Glamlite. I needed to take a video before I actually rip everything open because it's really cool. Even my husband came in, he's like, did you see this palette? It looks like a wine bottle. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know. It's cool that it says calories 0 and then the ingredients, of course. This is really neat. I love that it's packed just like the wine bottle. And, okay, I got the top off, and this is the bottle. I'm filming in the daylight here in my bedroom, so I figured it's gonna be better to see in natural light. So let's open this together. This is what it looks like. That is beautiful. I know that the packaging is excessive, but this is probably recyclable. So I can recycle the bottle, although it's really cool. Makes me want to keep it, but... So there we have it. The palette. My cat is sitting right next to me. Hope he's not gonna knock off the camera. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me change the angle so you guys can see better. Let me remove the sheet. Oh, it has a little grapevine here. Baby, you're in the shot right now. Let's not. Thank you. What you sniffing there? Of course, my baby has to participate in everything. So this is the palette after swatching. I see some kick up here, Malbec, but you know, it's eyeshadow. There's gonna be some fallout, so it's not a problem. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. I was drawn to this color story immediately. So that's all the swatches. These are absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I cannot wait to put this on my eyeballs. I just came from cycling outdoors and this palette was home. So I have to shower, have lunch, and get to face beating. We're gonna beat those eyeballs in purple. Okay, I'll be right back. So we're gonna be doing this look. I might add some gems to it because I feel like this purple needs more, something more on top of things on top of things. And I'm a very extra person, so we shall see. When I come back with both eyes down, you're probably gonna see more stuff on it. So I'm going to start with the darkest color. There is no black here, so I'm not gonna cheat. I'm just gonna use the colors that we do have. So the Vintage and a Cabernet Sauvignon. I've got Belize base mixed with concealer because my eyelids are dry. So don't do what I do what I say. And don't use concealer as a primer if you have oily eyelids. Only have disorder like me. I have low hormones, so my eyelids are dry. So I'm just pretty much mixing the two colors together because I want to create depth and this kind of blue purple color. So I'm going between these two. Very pigmented. I remember when I reviewed Michaela palette, for some reason the purple there was so patchy the first time around. I thought I was never going to be able to look at another Glamlite palette. But then I used it again, it was just fine. I think it was maybe like the top layer or something, I don't know. Something about that time that did not work out for me. So I'm just going halfway because I want to try other tones. Of course I'm going for the cool tones because, you know, if you know me, I love my cool tones. I'm using Spectrum brushes, most of them. This is a Spectrum B11. Now we're going into the bigger brush, Spectrum B10. And I'm gonna go from this to this. So this one is Magnum and the other one is Fine Taste. So I didn't go, well, almost didn't go all the way to Temple. So going with the same brush immediately for Fine Taste. So I'm going to take even a bigger brush, and this is Spectrum B07. And I'm going to go back to that color, light color, and just tap, tap, tap. And blendy, blendy, smooshy, smooshy, like Teresa likes to say. So now we're going to the warmer purples, and I'm going to go to Malbec and pour it up, this one. And then I'm going to blend it with a light color, which is earthy. So I'm gonna go from dark to light as usual. And that's actually not a Spectrum brush, it's a Moda brush, a BMX 420 detail. Because this area is smaller, so I like to go with the smaller brushes close to my nose. Go immediately into the other color. So what I did off camera is put the same colors on the bottom, pretty much same thing, that's why I didn't show you. And I cut my crease with Louise base, and the highlight is something else because this palette has all dark colors and there is really nothing here to highlight my brow bone with, so I just used the highlighter. And now we're gonna do the lid. So I wanted to use something light that's gonna stand out. A lot of colors are real dark, like very comparable to the mattes. I feel like this is a very good smoky purple moody eye palette because there's not so many bright tones except for the gold. So I'm gonna go for the gold, and it's called Chardonnay, and that's very appropriate. I just hate white wine. Hate it. Anybody with me? I love my red wine. If you guys know what Moldova is like the Mecca wine. Look it up, Google it. Moldova produces some of the best wines, and actually Moldovans claim that the British Queen buys wine from Moldova. I wouldn't be surprised because Moldovan wine is like really top notch. So especially the reds. I love reds. Okay, I'm gonna go into the fruity, and actually I'm gonna top this with Napa because Napa is a duochrome. It's almost like a topper because it's not super metallic. It's like it's very soft. Put it here, see what I mean? The fruity looks very dark. So if I just use that, it would be no difference, you know? I like to have a light and dark contrast in my eyeshadow. And I'm going to just dip the same brush into the Napa. So I've got some basic fallout, nothing special, it's not crazy. It falls out like any other palette. The pigmentation is beautiful. The purples blend beautifully. The purples are hard to formulate, of course, and I had no issues with this palette whatsoever, nothing. Everything's perfect, easy blend. I've literally been sitting maybe for like 30 minutes, both eyes are done, and I'm talking too, so I mean, it's great. So I put Colourpop gel liner in my waterline. It's colored, it's gold. Great, baby. So I'm gonna finish the face, and most likely I'm gonna put some kind of cake liner in the crease just to give it a little bit of definition. So I'll be back with a full face and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, we're back, and my eyeballs are done, my face is done. So let me show you what I did here. I mean, obviously I had to put the gems, because like how would I live without gems? If you know me, I love my glitter, I love my gems. I didn't put any glitter, so I restrained myself when I did use gems because this purple look needed gems. I love purple and I love extra looks. So I used kimchi highlighter actually to add this little bit of like a galaxy purple tones, because this is like highlighter, like none of my highlighters. I never had anything like it until I got this one. It's Pearls Gone Wild 01 Hope, and it's available on kimchichicbeauty.com with 15% off when you use Elaina Glam discount code. Shameless promotion. And also I used my colored rain lipstick. It's perfect for this kind of look. I mean, it's a little off in tone, but I put eyeshadow on top of it because, you know, I'm extra. So I had to put the shimmer. I used Napa in the middle and a little bit more of a fruity on the sides to give this kind of a duochrome purple look, just like the eyelids. I think it pulled it all together really well. If you know me, I love to do purple looks. Like, you'll find a lot of purple looks on my channel. Purple, pink, I love those colors. So yeah, I'm really into it. Now that I finished, I'm living for it. Inner corner is also kimchi chic. This is extremely beautiful. The blend is perfect. I probably already showed you close up by now. I can do it later in the edits. And you can see the purple seamlessly blending into the purple, so you can't really see where one color starts and the other one stops, or the other way around, or stops and the other one starts. I mean, they blend each other perfectly well. The lighter pink, the warmer pink is the same. I mean pink, what I'm saying. Warmer purple is the same. Everything blends extremely well. So I really love this, and I think it's priced very nicely. It has 15 shades and it's priced at $35, which is high, but this is an indie brand and those usually run higher. So I think it's very decent actually for an indie brand. And the quality, of course, Glamlite quality is always great. If I only had one criticism, I wish that the metallics were more like bam, like more of like a shiny in your eye, shiny in your eyeballs. So yeah, I do recommend it. It's a beautiful palette. If you're a collector for the Glamlite palettes, especially, just the aesthetic of it, the wine, I love the wine. and I love purple, so it was just for me, perfect. External packaging is beautiful. This makes me want to keep it just because it's so pretty. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to link this palette down in the description box, so you can go check it out. If it's still available, I hope it didn't sell out. I bought it just as it came out, and they shipped it real quickly too. So that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up, because YouTube algorithm likes the like button and not a lot of people click it. And also leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Which palette did you get? Did you get this one? Did you get the green one? Did you get anything else? Let me know, I'm nosy. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week, on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. Do follow me on social media, all the links that you have in the description box. Huge thank you to my Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting me and sticking with me in my channel. So if you're interested, the link to my Patreon group is also in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you! Bye!